Okay guys, let's try this and see how this works out. Tonight we're going to have some fun with microswitches. So what we have here is a microswitch that is damaged, and we have two replacement microswitches, but they're not exactly the same. And let me show you. So these guys right here, this guy right here, if you look, have two different types of actuating mechanisms. Now, we could probably get this one to work in place of that one with some modification. However, you see how this guy, he's got this nice little spot welded tab, comes over and hits this guy. So let me show you real quick what we're going to do here. It all falls apart. So we've already drilled the rivets out of these so that they come apart. And let me see if I can show you the difference. Sorry, this is very awkward to do. Hopefully we'll get better at this as we go along. So I'm not sure if you can see them. You see this guy right here? My finger is moving. See, he's supposed to... See how that one does that? This one... Well, if I had it assembled right, it will click if you push really, really hard, but basically what's happened is this little plastic plunger here on the ends. Parts. Come here. So basically what I think has happened is at some point the switch has had a large load on it, or maybe it's, I'll have to see how it's wired in here, but it might be taking a bit more current than it's supposed to. And essentially this little plastic piece melted down in this direction. So basically it pushed down. So it's supposed to be sitting up higher, and now there's not enough of it left to actuate. So anyway, no biggie. So what we're going to do, we've got our drill, some drill bits here. Let's find one. Should be pretty close. Drill too much. We just want to drill. Let me see if I can see this in the camera. Oh, hello there. I just want to drill this little guy out right here. If you look, one side will have an indentation. It's a perfect little spot to drill. I'm not too worried about like riveting these back together because they have bolts that will go through these holes once it's all said and done. So I'm not too worried about that. There's that one. Be careful that you don't drill too far and ruin your switch, because that would be no good. The problem with rivets is they want to spin as you drill them. So you have to really be careful. Almost there. Get a prying implement on that. Of course, when you go to film something on camera, it never goes as easy as it does whenever you're not filming. If I was doing this any other time, I could have just hit that rivet right away. I think we got it this one. There it is. There's that one. There's that one. Okay. So now what we're going to do is remove this outer cover. little arm falls out. So we'll dedicate this one to being the first switch. We're going to put our little arm in that. Cover back on. Ooh, nice, happy new switch. Okay, let's do that to this other one. Cover off. Arm out. Get the arm from the old switch. Put it in here. And these don't like to stay on, so you kind of have to hold them in place while you put the cover on. It gets basically sandwiched in between that side and this side. Okay, so now these two switches get bolted together and both get actuated. And what this is the neutral safety switch on my Simplicity. I bought both these switches for a total of $6, and to buy a replacement switch for that Simplicity would have been $40. So we just saved ourselves $40. And like I said, I'm not worried about these rivets because once these are up against what they mount against, the screws will hold it all together and we won't have to worry about anything. So, and it's in a fairly out of the way, and they weren't weather tight to begin with, so you know, I don't know if that had any dog in the fight. But these are just standard micro switches. You can buy micro switches like this just on Amazon or eBay. Hope I'm in frame. Okay. Amateur cameraman, sorry. So yeah, so I just wanted to show you how we can just swap the guts to make a, if you have an existing micro switch and you don't want to pay the replacement costs, you can't just rob another micro switch and take the lever out of the one you want to put in. Anyway, you get the idea. So, micro switch repaired, and these guys are pretty much useless now. Alright, so maybe you learned something, maybe this will help somebody. Let me see if I can get you a close-up real quick here. Hello there, let's zoom back out. There we go. So, try to do this one-handed. Let's actually hold on a little better than the other ones, but anyway, you can see here. There's a little spring in there, this little copper spring looks like this. You see it's got that curved piece coming on top. That acts like a spring, and when you push down on this lever, it's pushing down on both sides of that, and that causes it to have a springing action. And then you'll see the contact there to the right. So this one has a normally closed, a normally open, and then a common. And so normally your common is connected to the normally closed, the top one, and then when you push on the switch, it connects to the normally open contact, which then closes it. And for this application, we won't be using this third terminal on the top. We'll only be worrying about the bottom two. I don't know if you saw, but these didn't have the third terminal, but we don't need to worry about that. We're just going to leave that right in place. So we just cared about this little arm right here, which, once again, if this is a better angle, just goes on top like that. Ooh. Told you these guys are a little fiddly. There we go. Maybe. Yeah. Little micro switch, and you know, I'm not sure if you can see the writing on the side, but it tells you exactly how it works and what it does right there. Normally closed, normally open, calm, and that is telling you how your switch works. There's a picture right there. Makes it very easy. Send one thing in at the bottom, and it'll go either out the top or out the middle. Or vice versa, you know, however you want to wire it. Anyway, hope somebody learned something, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I just hit 100 subscribers, so I just wanted to say thank you to all of you that are subscribed. You're much appreciated for my Google Analytics, which helps other people see these videos, and maybe one day I will get better at doing this, and it won't suck so bad. But you know, I'm trying. Y'all have a great evening, and see y'all next video. Thank you.